what would you say to someone that says, gosh, this seems kind of like a career risk?
It probably is. It probably is.
Love it.
Just like, when people say, "Oh, we want to go build a category," Sangram Vajre, like, I'm like, don't do it. Like, it's a suicide. Like, why would you do that? Like, because building a category is extremely hard unless you're fully committed to it and you're going to do it for the next decade and really stand behind it and not change positioning and messaging every 2 months, like, your wardrobe. Like, it's really hard building. Anybody who build categories, they are on that for decades together and stay on it and have the right same message. Mark Benioff is not changing Dreamforce to Color Force, right? Like, he's not changing that. Inbound is still called inbound. Gainsight has still Pulse. Like, all the people stay and commit to it for decades. Same way evangelism. If this is not your passion, that like, oh, I really want to help customers. Well, that's all. I don't care about the accolades around from my internal peers, because you'll have to get over that. You're never going to get accolades for what you do. And you just have to remind yourself and pat yourself on the back and keep going. You have to get good at that. You have to recognize that you're doing it for a much greater return. But the most important thing is you have to have a buy-in from your executive team. If you don't have a buy-in from it, it's just not going to work. It will change, just like the colors on the website change every 6 months. It has to buy in. So if you're not in a co-founder thing where you can actually exert a little bit more and you're getting through the ranks into it, like you and many others that I talk to, I tell them all the time, you have to have 100% buy-in and give yourself and the team a time. Tell that, all right, I'm going to do this not for 3 months or 6 months. Either this is a 12-month initiative. I'm going to do this really well, and then we're going to keep checking with each other how things are going, and we're going to report what's the best way to measure, what's the best way to do. But put yourself on a timeline with the executive team, so you're not in a situation where, all right, it's forever. Maybe it works, and great, then you can extend it. Maybe it doesn't work, and then you go back and do something else in your organization. But give yourself a timeline. That'd be helpful.